Good morning and assalamualaikum to all of you, especially to you, sir. My report is all about types of training methods. So, in types of training methods, we have two methods of training, such as traditional training methods, which is a traditional training methods approaches to training still offer a number of benefits and are commonly found in many companies today. So, ang ibig sabihin daw ng traditional training methods is ito yung pinaka-common sa dalawa, which is yung traditional training method. Ito yung pinaka-common sa dalawa kasi ito yung kalimitan ginagamit ng mga companies ngayon para matrain yung kanilang mga employees. At ang kagandahan daw ng traditional training methods is maraming nakukuhang benefits dito yung company dahil maraming natitrain dito ng mga employees. So, proceed to modern training methods. A modern training methods is in a modern workplace that consists of remote employees and diverse culture. Training methods for employees have changed. So sa modern training methods naman is ito yung training method na hindi natin nakasanayan kasi minsan lang ito ginagamit or in ginagamit lang siya sa mga unexpected na mga events. So, let's proceed to the traditional training methods. So, what is the importance of training programs? So, training programs gives everyone a great understanding of their responsibilities and their knowledge and skills they need to do to that job. So, ang importance daw ng training programs is nagbibigay daw sa atin ito ng understanding sa mga responsibilities natin sa gawain yon. At ito ay nagbibigay din ng knowledge at skills sa atin para magampanan yung ating trabaho. This will also enhance their confidence, can also improve their overall performance. So sa training programs daw is nahe-help niya tayong i-improve yung ating overall performance, lalo-lalo na yung ating self-confidence. So we have the traditional training methods. So sa traditional training methods, meron tayong classroom-based training programs. So sa classroom-based training programs, it is usually led by a qualified facilitator. Classroom learning takes place over one or more days in a physical venue or off-site. So sa classroom-based training is parang ito yung training method na kung saan parang nag-aaral lang yung mga employees or parang nagsiseminar lang sila kung paano nila i-handle yung kanilang mga trabaho, na kung saan doon sa pag-aaral nila is natututo sila kung paano ba yung mga proper way of doing their job, paano ba yung mga responsibilities na dapat nilang sundin, or ano yung mga policy issue ng company na dapat hindi nila gawin. So natututo sila sa classroom based training programs. Kasi sa classroom based training program is uh, parang parang estudyante lang ba na nasa classroom at saka kumukuha ng mga learnings sa kanilang mga facilitator. So parang ganun yung sa classroom based training program. So we have the interactive training. So sa interactive training, one of the most effective training methods in the workplace. Interactive training actively involves learners in their own experience. So sa interactive training naman is uh, ang ibig sabihin ng interactive training dito is yung interactive training is actively involves learners in their own experience. Kumbaga sa training methods na ito is ang ginagamit lang dito is yung experience mo na dati pa. Kumbaga mas lalong ini-enhance dito sa training programs na ito yung mga experience mo dati, at dito mas ini-improve pa ito. This training can take form of simulation scenarios, role plays, quizzes, or games. By practicing their new skills and applying them in realistic scenarios and learners. So sa interactive training methods is a method sa interactive training is ang ginagamit lang dito is yung own experience mo, na kung saan kumbaga i-upgrade mo lang yung uh, experience mo dito at saka i-apply mo siya in realistic work or scenarios and learners. So ganun yung interactive. Sa interactive kasi ang pinaka key point dito is yung on learning experience mo lang yung gagamitin mo dito, na kung saan matututunan mo ditong i-improve pa yung mga experience mo sa trabaho na yon at saka i-upgrade mo. So next is the on the job training. So ang on the job training is pinaka common sa atin, na kung saan ang on the job training are not only are employees actively involved in learning, but they also participate in real activities that relate to current or future job. So sa on the job training is isa ito sa pinaka number one na common training sa atin, kasi unang-una sa lahat is dumaan din tayo dito nung senior high school tayo. So sa on the job training is kumbaga hindi lamang dito nag-aaral ka lang. Sa on the job training is ikaw mismo yung bibigyan ka ng real activities na kung saan related sa current job mo or yung magiging future job mo. Bibigyan ka dito ng mga activities na kung saan parang ikaw na mismo yung nagtatrabaho. So isa rin yon sa traditional training methods na kung saan is napaka common. This one of the most effective training methods for succession planning. So nasabi dito na ang on the job training daw is napaka-epektibo pagdating sa pagtitrain ng mga employees, dahil dito is nakahasa sila sa kanilang mga trabaho. So next we have the modern training methods. Sa modern training methods we have the social learning. Originating from Albert Bandura works in 70s, social learning is commonly defined as the learning from the other by observing, imitating, and modeling their behavior. So sa social learning naman is ang ginagawa naman dito is kumbaga natututo ka sa pamamagitan ng pag-observe, panggagaya, or pagmo-model ng mga behavior ng mga kasama mo sa trabaho. Kumbaga, ang ginagamit mo dito is ginagawa mong inspirasyon yung kasama mo sa trabaho para mas ma-improve ba yung trabaho mo dito sa social learning. Kasi nasabi dito na learning from others by observing, imitating, and modeling their behavior. So ang ibig sabihin nun is ang ginagamit mo dito is yung sinasabing observing, imitating, modeling their behavior. Kumbaga, pwede kang manggaya dito na kung saan yung panggagaya na makakatulong sa pagtatrabaho mo, yung panggagaya na hindi sa ikakasama ng trabaho mo. So next is we have the online training. So sa online training naman is isa sa mga tawag dito is yung tinatawag na e-learning or yung electronic learning or online training has become one of the most widely recognized solution to the challenge on how to train employees effectively. So, ang online training naman is ito yung sinasabing unique, hindi kagaya sa traditional na common na masyado. Sa online training naman is through online na yung pagtitrain sa mga employees kung paano nila i-handle yung kanilang mga work. So, malalaman mo daw dito kung gaano ba ka-effective yung pagtitrain mo sa inyong mga employees, kasi makikita dito na epektibo talaga yung pagtitrain mo kasi through online lang. So ibig sabihin mahihirapan ka talagang mag-catch up ng mga knowledge regarding dito kasi online. So online workplace training programs can include e-learning courses, webinar videos, and allow information to be presented and tested in many different ways. So sa e-learning naman daw is napapasok dito yung pagbibigay ng mga webinars, videos, or yung mga presentation na kung saan tinatalakay doon yung mga kung paano i-handle yung mga work or ano yung mga rules and regulation ng company. So napapag-usapan din doon through presentation and videos. So yun yung online training compared to the traditional training methods. Sa traditional training methods kasi is unique or commonly used by the companies na kung saan unique na sa mga tao. Compared to the modern training methods naman is kumbaga bago sa paningin natin kasi minsan lang natin ito nakikita or it is commonly used by the sa mga malalaking company na kung saan busy na masyado kasi kulang na sa oras. So yun lang po yung aking report. Sukran and wassalam sa pagkikinig.